Hey guys, it's Vivi and welcome back to the channel. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. They're popular, folks. I mean, we're not surprised at this point, it's too obvious. We're all aware of how these games have been selling. It's not even necessary to go over the detailed numbers. It's selling enough for Activision to consider these two IPs one of their flagships. According to BusinessWire, Activision attended this year's licensing expo, basically where they showcase their consumer products. They mentioned Spyro and Crash amongst Activision's IPs. Call of Duty, there's a game every year basically. It does bring in cash. With Crash and Spyro now falling within that category, we can say, expect more games. If a game is selling like hotcakes in Activision's library, we could be expecting more games, easily. Now this news about the licensing expo, this was back in June. As for latest news, well, Activision's earnings call happened, or results conference call if you want to call it. Activision had very nice things to say about both these remade IPs. They used the word remaster, but technically I call it a remake, but you get it. I'm not going to replay the call itself, I'm simply going to make a nice list of what was explained in terms of at least Spyro and Crash. Activision explained that they had great results from the remasters/remakes from the previous years. Spyro and Crash, Crash and Sane Trilogy, Spyro Reignited, and Nitro Fueled, according to Activision, has been receiving fantastic player response. The person then emphasizes on the sales of Crash, which sold about 10 million copies at this point. He then goes on to say that it re-endures the nature of these franchises, like it brings something great out of it. They have a lot of IPs in their library, right? Players, according to Activision, would like to re-experience those games again, and then said, stay tuned for future announcements, implying that we could see more remakes from Activision's library. Now of course the remakes/remasters were a success, Crash and Spyro. Activision is thinking beyond the current picture. They want to innovate and think about new content for these IPs, especially Crash and Spyro. So with that, folks, we could be expecting brand new games for these two IPs. Yes, they want to go beyond pure remasters and remakes, but just keep in mind that yes, Activision is considering new content for these IPs. Lastly, they're not only focused on their current IP library, they want to focus on new IPs as well. As for what it'll be, I guess we'll find out in the future. Now the thing about these remasters/remakes, Activision perhaps has the following mindset. If we keep on simply making remakes, people are going to get used to that. They're going to want to buy more remakes. If they just stick to that idea, it might not be sustainable. So better to start off with brand new games early on and have fans follow that, instead of just following the same idea over and over again. I hope you understand what I mean here, alright? With that, the lingering question you might have, when could we expect more games from these franchises? Brand new games especially. I won't guess the year of release, okay? But maybe we might expect a new Crash game before Spyro. Unless both teams, whether it be Vicarious Visions or Toys for Bob or even Beanox, if they work at the same time, I mean, okay, maybe we might expect the releases to be close to one another, but we're not too sure about that one. I'm leaning towards Crash getting the spotlight first. Hey, I could be wrong though, okay? Here's how I look at it. I could imagine Vicarious Visions, the developer behind Insane Trilogy, working on a new Crash game, and Beanox focusing on the Grand Prix and further enhancing player experience. I mean, look at this. At this point, the challenges for the Grand Prix are randomly generated. How is this even possible? As for Spyro, before we get a new game, I'm imagining upcoming DLC. Plus, you have to consider that the game is still yet to get released on PC and Switch. Maybe with that, alongside those releases, we might get DLC. I still wonder what's behind that door in Artisans. We still got the Spyro Grand Prix to look forward to, which is most likely happening next month. And don't forget, Gamescom 2019 is happening on Monday, August 19th at 2 PM Eastern Time. More than 15 game publishers will premiere new content and make announcements during Gamescom. Opening Night Live, an exciting show, is coming together for Monday, August 19th. Hope you get to tune in and watch the stream. Don't get your hopes up for a brand new Crash game or Spyro game to get announced. But as for DLC, for Spyro or Grand Prix stuff, yeah, I'm expecting that. In terms of new games, at least for a teaser, whether it be Crash or Spyro, that spotlight goes to PlayStation's meeting event in 2020, which is supposedly happening in February. Rumor has it PlayStation 5's announcement is going to happen then. Hey, I mean, we already have info on the specs. Now, the sad news would be the new game, either Crash or Spyro, being exclusive to that new console. Now, 2 weeks ago, I've stumbled upon exclusive marketing for Nitro Fueled. Here's a picture of someone who purchased Trident gum in the state of Oregon in the US. Sour Patch Kids and Trident gum, while their products will come with codes. This limited time promotion for this game is being done by a company called Mondelez, an American multinational confectionery. Yep, this is US exclusive. You want more proof? Someone contacted Activision about this, and yes, they confirmed the promotional codes which come with these products are only US based. The terms and conditions of this event basically says it too. And with this comes sweepstakes prizes. There is full detail on each product and what you can unlock under the terms and conditions. We got a mint burst paint job, a cart body, a decal, some wheels, and kids sticker pack. I found this picture shared by Crashy News. Thank you Beta M and everyone who was involved who uncovered these files. The codes which come with these products will be active starting on August 30th, 12 AM Eastern Time, and ends on March 31st, 11:59 PM 2020. As for the sweepstakes and prizes, that one ends on December 31st, 2019 at 11:59 Eastern Time. Once you get the codes, you log in and register on the website. You select your console and they'll send you a code you can redeem on your system. And talking about promotional material, Numskull has announced a new line of merchandise called TUBBZ. Look at all of these balls of cuteness. Spyro is getting some Crash and other IPs as well. You can pre-order them from their website and expect delivery in mid-late October. Lastly, Beta M datamine the game, and it seems you can purchase Nitro points with Wumpa coins. It could be on its way. Notice what it says. Are you sure you want to fill your NP bar with X number of Wumpa coins? And also notice how it says your Nitro bar is already full, meaning you can only purchase until you reach 42,000 Nitro points. You might be wondering, hey, won't people cheat with this? Purchase Wumpa coins and buy their way up on the leaderboards? No, apparently, I found this information on Reddit. This will only work once the Grand Prix is over. But yeah, that's it. Once the GP is over, you can still fill up your gauge. If you missed on these rewards, you have the chance to purchase them. Plus, once the Grand Prix is over, you see locks. If you purchase points, it's not going to add up to the points you previously had. You can't buy Nitro points to rise higher on the leaderboards, okay? Now, I see this beneficial for some people who weren't able to unlock everything. Let's say you're on vacation or you're just too busy. With this, you'll get the chance to unlock the rewards you wanted to unlock but weren't able to. There's still some grinding involved, of course, collecting enough Wumpa coins to purchase NP. Then again, you have the option to purchase Wumpa coins, and then you can use those to purchase Nitro points. Like, I'm not gonna say much, okay? Yes, there is microtransactions, but it's not mandatory to purchase. The game is not forcing you to spend real money. Unless, of course, Activision decides to completely lower the rate of Wumpa coins online, okay. You know, trying to persuade you into purchasing Wumpa coins since the rate has been lowered. Okay, if it were that way, it would have been lame. I'm not surprised about microtransactions. At the end of the day, this is Activision. As long as this doesn't affect how you usually get Wumpa coins, then I'm not really bothered by it. I'm still gonna play the game as I used to, and yeah, there you go. Okay, back to purchasable NP with Wumpa coins. I take it you'll be able to fill up your Nitro gauge while Grand Prix items at the pit stop are still available. Once the Grand Prix is over, items from the GP at the pit stop still remain for a couple of days. I don't know if you ever noticed that. So during that period, I believe you'll be able to fill up your Nitro gauge, if we ever do get this update. Alright, so with that being said, folks, leave anything in the comment section below. As usual, do your stuff, and yeah, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.